Welcome to Navigating Conflict, tips for managing and de-escalating issues. Conflict can come up in any relationship, whether with friends, roommates, or family. What's important is learning how to manage it so that it doesn't escalate into something worse. In this video, we'll go over some useful tips and tricks for navigating conflict calmly and effectively. When you've decided a conflict is worth addressing, staying calm is key to making progress. Emotions can run high, but if you let them take over, it's easy for the discussion to get personal, but that only escalates the issue. Instead, focus on the specific problem. Use I statements to express how you feel about the situation without blaming anyone. This keeps the conversation focused on the issue and not a person. Here are some techniques to help you stay in control and focus on the issue. Practice soothing self-talk. Remind yourself, I'm going to stay calm so this conversation is productive. Positive self-talk can keep you grounded. Use deep breathing. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. This calms your nervous system and reduces stress. Write it out. Before the conversation, write down the key points you want to address. This helps you stay clear and focused instead of letting emotions take over. Use I statements. Express how you feel about the situation without blaming the other person. For example, instead of saying, "You never clean up and it's so frustrating," try, "I feel stressed when the space is messy because I need a tidy area to concentrate." This keeps the conversation about the issue, not the person. These small actions can help you regulate your emotions, stay composed, and express yourself clearly. Think of a recent conflict. How might using self-talk, breathing, or writing things down have helped you stay calm and in control? During a conflict, it's easy for things to escalate when emotions are high. The key to managing conflict well is to keep things from getting out of hand. Let's focus on de-escalation techniques to keep the conversation respectful and productive. Validate conflicting views. Even if you don't agree, acknowledging the other person's feelings can help diffuse tension. Say things like, "I understand this must be frustrating for you," or "I see how this could feel upsetting." Validation shows you're listening and value their perspective. Practice open and receptive body language. Keep your arms uncrossed, make gentle eye contact, and lean slightly forward to show engagement. An open posture signals that you're approachable and willing to work toward a solution. Focus on active listening. Truly hearing the other person can prevent misunderstandings and help you address the core issue. Avoid interrupting and reflect their feelings with phrases like, "It sounds like you're feeling hurt because of what happened." Avoid triggers. Don't yell, blame, or bring up unrelated past issues. These behaviors can make the other person defensive and escalate the conflict further. Stay focused on the current situation. Take breaks when needed. If emotions start running too high, it's okay to pause the conversation. Use phrases like, "Can we take a break? We can revisit this in a few minutes." Or, "I want to make sure I'm expressing my concerns the right way." Taking time to calm down can help prevent things from spiraling. De-escalation is about creating space for understanding and resolution. By validating emotions, using open body language, actively listening, and stepping away when needed, you can keep the conversation on track. Think about a time when a conversation escalated. Could validating the other person's feelings or stepping away for a break have changed the outcome? The goal of addressing conflict isn't to assign blame, but to find solutions. Once both sides have expressed how they feel, focus on how you can move forward. Working together to solve the issue makes it easier to maintain a positive relationship. Use words that show your desire to work through the issue. How can we fix this? What can we both do to improve the situation? Let's figure out a compromise that works for both of us. What do you need for this issue to be resolved? This shifts the focus from who's right to how can we work this out? Remember, conflict resolution is about collaboration, not competition. Practice rephrasing your responses in conflict situations to be solution-focused. For example, instead of "it's your fault," try, "How can we avoid this problem next time?" Navigating conflict can be challenging, but with the right approach, it's possible to address issues without making things worse. Remember to pick your battles, stay calm, and focus on finding solutions rather than assigning blame. By practicing these skills, you'll be able to manage conflict in a way that strengthens relationships instead of tearing them apart. Take a few minutes to reflect on a recent conflict you've experienced. Write down how it escalated and how you could have used the tips from this video to navigate the situation more calmly and constructively.